Okay, I've been meaning to do this for a while. It's a review on this Bissell steam mop. Let's see, it's a Powerfresh Deluxe. And let's see, I've seen questions on how it sounds and how well it cleans, so I thought I'd do a little video real quick. I think this thing cleans phenomenally. It is pretty quiet, although it does make a sound. It kind of reminds me of an iron. So usually when you turn it on, this will flash, and when it stops flashing, that's when you're ready to use it. You just turn it on, and then you pick your steam power, double clean, simple clean, you know, your everyday cleaning. You hear that? Okay, so now here, I just cleaned this area here. Hopefully you can see it. And my grout's pretty dark. See, I'm using it. Let's go to a dirty spot that I haven't cleaned yet. So here's a little spot. The alien came up with my slipper. That's unfortunate. That's going to be on the bottom of my shoe. Well, anyway, here you go. Cleaning with the steam mop. Okay. Here's a little spot. And you can see the floor being wet by the steam. Okay, now, just so you can see how well it does, I love this one because it has a scrubber. You just step on the little handle. And I'm right-handed, I'm using my left hand right now. But, just to show you how it is. Okay, let's switch hands real quick. See the difference. See? There's where I just scrubbed. And that's what it normally looks like. Now I rent my house and I did not know my grout was actually this color until I bought this mop. So, there you go. For anyone wondering how well the Bissell Powerfresh Deluxe Steam Mop works, it works great. You can even add little scent discs that you can buy separately to add to it. There you go. I love it.
See the difference? Okay, here's the difference it made. No detergents. I'm only doing this with steam. It's just water and the mop, the steam mop. Here's the Bissell steam mop. The steam comes out here and it has these brushes, and look at the after. So here's before, after. I got perfectly clean, brand new tile in just a couple minutes. No detergents, just hot, steamy water. in the Bissell Powerfresh Deluxe. We also have the mop head. First I mopped it with the mop head, and then I brushed it with the steam brush to get the grout clean. The mop clicks right on. You just turn it on. So I'm going to steam mop a little bit of area here with the mop, and then I'm going to take the mop off, and I'm going to brush it with the hot brush to clean the grout. Watch. Okay, there's the steam mop. And now I'm going to do the grout. I'll just push that with my foot and leave a hot steam. And I'll finish that off just by rubbing a towel with my foot. And then we have clean grout.
I purchased this Powerfresh Deluxe Bissell steam mop, and just to let you know a couple of features here. It is a plug-in, which I do like. I did read reviews on the rechargeable ones, steam mops, and I heard that they didn't last very long. So this one has two different heads. So I put this attachment on for my floor. I do have a tile floor, but it is a very rough floor. It's not a smooth floor. And so I needed something with a little bit extra grab. We have an on and off button here. This light here tells you that it's plugged in. Here's your on and off button. This is your water canister, and you do need to fill it up with distilled water. I'm sure that's just to ensure the life of the tank. And this has a high steam or a regular steam mode, and pretty easy to operate. All you need to do is turn it on here, and then I'm just going to select the high steam. Give it a couple of minutes to heat up. This brand also has an attachment see that, so if you have like a area that you need to deep clean, the steam starts to take out. I like this model also because it pivots. The head pivots in many ways, so if you have some tight spots, you can definitely get it into those tight spots. This is my first steam mop. I used to use a bucket and a mop. I like the drying time on this and the fact that it only uses hot water to clean because I have two cats.
route. I think it was like $50 for 4 hours of renting it. And I really didn't want to have to do that again. So this right here is the after in my kitchen, and it came out exactly the way it did when I rented the professional machine from Home Depot. So it's amazing.
My house feels so clean. Hey, look. You see all that dark gray grout? My grout is supposed to be light gray. Okay, here. What it's supposed to be? What the majority of the house looks like. What it's supposed to be. This thing is amazing. I can't wait to show you guys the finished product.
accidentally hit stop instead of resume. But you can definitely see, possibly, because of the camera and the, sun. But that stuff has come up. Woot woot.